In today's video, I want to highlight a brand new action-adventure title that is just getting a Kickstarter campaign. It's called Holmgang, Memories of the Forgotten, and it looks quite good, and I want to give you guys the rundown on that game, because this is definitely one that's going to go a little bit under the radar, but I do want to give them some much-deserved attention. And also, Predator Hunting Grounds, the PlayStation 4 console exclusive, has gotten its trial weekend detailed. You can play it this coming weekend from March 27th to the 29th, and we'll go over all of the details about that. First up though, want to talk all about Holmgang, Memories of the Forgotten, and this is a game that is getting its Kickstarter campaign launch, and it's a 3D action-adventure title described as a quick RPG. The developer in Zeruno Games, my apologies if I butchered that, but they're a brand new studio comprised of former staff from companies like 343 Industries, EA, Mercury Steam, and Rockstar Games, and they're creating this quick RPG touted to be like a typical RPG, but with 8 to 10 hours of clear time for each playthrough, each however with different route maps and secondary missions and with different endings affecting the personality of the character. Players receive different rewards depending on the results of those missions, making each playthrough a different experience. So this is definitely going to be one of those games that, yes, while it's going to be 8 to 10 hours to complete, very replayable in how it's designed as a game. The game notes in its official description, every legend has a dark side. 22 years before Dragon King's reign, an empire emerged, an empire whose single aim was the annihilation of life. Relive the tragic days of the Shadow War. After the death of King Haziel of Drakan, his son Hezalum proclaimed himself Emperor of Dracorum. Through the invocation of the first hierarchy demons, he imposed its reign of terror all over the planet. Experience the story of a group of ill-starred heroes that decided to make a stand and change the course of history forever. Fight like Kandar the Barbarian, Tatu the Ronin, and Valentina the Amazon Woman, and defeat the dark secrets of Emperor Hazalim. Reclaim your honor and take your place within the legends. The game's combat notes, Holmgang is a hack and slash at its core, and each character will have their unique combat style and execution. Besides, you'll be able to craft your own combos in the combo editor and evolve each character's skill tree to make the experience truly unique and personal. During the game, you'll face different enemies with different behaviors, weapons, and weaknesses, so your gear and combo configuration will decide if you're victorious. The journey in Holmgang, you'll explore the world of Dracorum by land and sea, finding friends and foes along the way. Some of them will give you quests or sell you unique items, but others will try to deceive you. Choose your path wisely, because there's not only one, and some of them have intricate environmental puzzles that could lead you to certain death. Besides, each main character will be able to access secret areas with rare loot. This adds a high replayability factor like any good old Metroidvania. Remember, there's no right way to play the game, so experience them all. And of course, if you're looking at this game, you probably immediately recognize the visual style. The visual art style of Holmgang is defined by a balance between soft watercolor surfaces with stylish ink touches on borders and details, an artistic mix that tries to reproduce handmade paintings while created in 3D. Holmgang uses several techniques that sets it apart from other games. The music is another strong pillar and has an orchestral epic style. There's a theme for each character, defining the emotions of the heroes and changing with the action of the game. Beautiful melodies with great orchestrations, epic drums, and multiple emotions is what you hear in Holmgang's soundtrack. There's a complete 10-minute gameplay demo that has been released as well, so you guys can check that out. But the game does look quite good, and they're only seeking $45,000 of funding, which, comparatively speaking to a game like Wonderful 101 Remastered, that game was looking for 50 grand, but they ended up raising like north of 1.7, 1.8 million, so that was absolutely ridiculous. Hopefully, they can end up funding the $45,000 that they're looking for the game, given the fact that this isn't a game like Wonderful 101 that had a prior attachment level to it. It's just a game that's a new IP, and people are going to have to be enamored enough by it to end up dropping some money on it. Obviously, you get Kickstarter benefits, and you'll end up getting a copy of the game if you back a certain amount. That hasn't been revealed yet. The Kickstarter campaign should be going live very, very soon, but hopefully they can get that $45,000 in funding. Alright, moving on from that, I do want to go over the fact that Predator Hunting Grounds will be having a free trial weekend, and we have details on the Predator and Hunter, and publisher Sony Interactive Entertainment and developer Ifonic have released an overview of the Predator Hunting Grounds trial weekend set to run from March 27th to the 29th for PlayStation 4 players with a PlayStation Plus membership and PC players via the Epic Game Store. So it will be on PC through the Epic Game Store, and we also have 2 new trailers for the game, so that's pretty cool. A lot of information information about the game just dropped, so I want to go over all of that. Noting on the map, nestled deep in the South American mountains lies Overgrowth. As you enter the map, you'll feel a claustrophobic environment of the dense jungle. It'll make you feel a bit lost as you try to make your way on the jungle ground or up in the trees, depending on which character you play as. This hot, remote jungle location harbors a significant presence of hostile guerrilla forces and operatives from the rogue Project Stargazer, a former government program now attempting to gain financially from discovering alien tech. Both Fireteam and Predator players will have to contend against these dangerous enemies while facing off against each other. The occupation of this hidden valley has uncovered a wealth of hidden ancient ruins surrounding a winding river. Something about this location seems to allow temperatures to climb higher than just about anywhere else in the mountains, a perfect place for said Predator to hunt. And you have to team up against the Predator if you choose to play as a member of the Fireteam. No, this isn't your advantage. This isn't your average group of soldiers, I should say. The group is elite and extremely deadly, while taking on the Predator one-on-one is very difficult. As a group, you gotta work together to turn the tables on the hunter or to complete the mission and escape. Each time you enter the jungle, one of a number of missions is randomly selected to present a constantly shifting gameplay experience, so that's pretty cool. Every match is gonna feel a little bit different, and obviously you add layers to the different styles of play, given the fact that you can either play on the Fireteam or you can play as a Predator. And each mission is noted to consist of multiple smaller objectives that must be completed in order to get to the chopper to escape. In one mission, you and your team are asked to cut off fuel to the local guerrillas who are buying massive fuel shipments from an elusive black market contract. You're being sent in to find the fuel stores and destroy them, disrupting operations in the area for the foreseeable future. Once the fuel has been dealt with, you'll need to find the black market operative and take them off the board. In addition to this mission and hunting the Predator, if you choose, you could be asked to accomplish multiple other random missions like sabotage an expensive solar array in enemy camps, destroy dangerous weapon stores, set fire to narcotics, clean up contaminated water sources, and many more. There are 4 Fireteam classes in the game, and during this trial they'll be showcasing 3, that being the Assault, Scout, and Support. The Assault class is a well-rounded specialist with an affinity for leading the mission. If staying light on your feet is important, choose Scout, a quick, agile soldier that can cover the combat areas at great speed. And then of course you have the Support. This is the Fireteam member that calls in and really soak up the damage with their extra health and damage resistance, so they will obviously be acting as more of a tank in the squad. In addition to choosing your Fireteam class, you can choose from a wide range of weapons providing different tactical options. During the trial weekend, you can choose from a selection from each weapon type category. You've got shotguns, assault rifles, snipers, etc. And as you level up weapons in the game, you'll be able to unlock upgrades like scopes, magazines, and suppressors to improve their efficiency. While you're playing over the trial weekend, keep in mind that as a member of the Fireteam, there are perks, medkits, ammo bags, and other tools available to you. These tools will prove useful when in the midst of the battle with AI forces and the Predator who is somewhere hunting you. They also detail the Predator. If you decide you want to jump into the jungle as the Predator, there's a lot happening for you in game as well. You're the hunter, but don't forget you can be hunted too. It's not like you'll be able to just demolish the Fireteam and do nothing. You will have to compete a little bit, and your mission in the game is to hunt for the best trophies. And by trophies, that obviously means the skulls of the Fireteam. You want to take out the best of the best. There's 3 classes of Predator. You've got the Hunter, Berserker, and Scout. Every class of Predator has its strength and weaknesses. During the trial weekend, you'll be able to navigate across treetops as the Hunter class. The Predator class is well balanced and an adaptive warrior capable of taking on a number of different situations with ease, and you'll be able to choose between the female and male Hunter and even select different armor to customize your own look. As the deadliest hunter in the universe, you have access to a plethora of off-world tech and weaponry. The classic arsenal will be the foundation of each Predator loadout. The plasma caster for range combat, the wrist blades for close encounters, infrared vision mode to take down your prey, and advanced cloaking for staying stealthy. Other weapons, perks, and gear will be available to unlock as players level up, and that includes stuff like the smart disc, combi stick, and much more. And if the Fireteam bands together and gives you a run for your money, you have one last chance to end their efforts by using your self-destruct. So yes, this game is going all in with a lot of different mechanics. Looks really cool, and at the very least, try it out over the weekend. I feel like this is one that could gain a lot of steam over the weekend. Not getting a lot of attention right now, but when a free weekend goes live, I imagine it's going to get a lot of attention. Do keep in mind you do have to be a Plus subscriber, so that's something to note. And that's going to conclude this video. Again, the Kickstarter campaign for 3D action adventure quick RPG Holmgang Memories of the Forgotten is coming, and it'll be made by former 343 Industries, Electronic Arts, Mercury Steam, and Rockstar Game staff in Zeruno Games. Hopefully they can reach their 45,000 30,000 gold, and Predator Hunting Grounds Trial Weekend is starting March 27th. If you have a Plus subscription, that is going to be a quality title to check out. Jump in with a couple of friends and you can have a great time on that from the 27th until the 29th. That's going to conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.